I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when... Thank you.
She cornered you.
Could hardly get a word like father-like.
She made an uninvited appearance, hoping to convince the Dane to join.
I bet that way. Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some...
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sites.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Call that... Clive! Are you all right?
I am. But it seems I dispatched the few that I found.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other.
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go now. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case...
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople.
What? I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things.
you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction...
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to... Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see.
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands?
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road. I fought a few of these things. Well, I can't promise to hold them all back.
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame. Come on. This is more like it. Come on, then. Test me. Just begun. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That way they would drift apart. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the...
Our purpose was at... You were merely distracted by a loft.
As did you. His Radiance said it himself. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should have only wanted you to how I...
Do not blame yourself. I should have listened.
Your Eminence. But I believe the same could be said of... We all want safety, and we may yet achieve... Will you join us in this?
Yes.
Thank you, Now that that is settled, and today there are more than ever before.
Madam Isabel is... I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm.
You're right.
Forgive me for saying... The dame said it, and that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs it.
Can we get you anything?
There's no need to worry any longer.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment? I'll be happy to... Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me. If I sense you would rather have... For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
I was Carla then. So sought after was I that it was alas. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard. The gentlest man I have... After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, until we found ourselves here. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed those that could be healed at least.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after, but at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people, the men and women of the Vale, supported me through my grief, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would always, that I would return the kindness, that I would repay my debt.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive, and I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But are the people, the soldiers, all united in defense of this town? And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Good girl. Run like the wind. these things.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course. Come again.
Lord Marquis?
What is it?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have...
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to an ancient religion that worshipped Ultim. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn...
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation. Given you, for as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to...
But Ash is a big place.
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him...
Right.
You are much to go then, with my hopes. And may the firebirds fly...
Ready, go? Yeah! right here. Don't come back.
Torgal.
Your journey ends here.
Trouble with your gear, or crack the crystal? Not a very good one. But then... What do you want? Should last you a good while. That it? Fine.
Say what you will. Lady Karen has seen us.
Pining for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours. That long?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want my iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he was looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound...
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you?
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Cap.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept...
Your kindness is appreciated.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on.
Where to, then? All right, Torgal. I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless... you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in... to Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there. courage, Ifrit. My decision is made. You said it yourself. He must be stopped.
He must.
The time is nigh, Ifrit. Through... Vivian, and I'll be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will...
Please. You have always... It's only right that I return the favor.
You are too kind. Alas, I spoke with Hippocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where not... But...
If you say so.
Forgive me, but this book... It set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be... Back again? Well, Clive.
I am.
Naturally. I shall. Hippocrates knows of it. Whether what he has to say makes you happy to have agreed. How may I help you today? Study it well, Clive. Very good.
No need to ride from here. Good girl. That'll do, girl.
Forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have go empty your pockets.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew. It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either. That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going. People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home. Let's go.
Yeah!
All right. This must be Mickelberg. Thanks, Gal. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
Bring us salvation.
At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him. Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, you have seen them at their prayers. They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord, with a fervor praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills, and not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue serve him with all of their... I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... And so I would see it through to the end, see these people safe, that they might achieve their dream, that they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing...
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of... Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. Did you hear that, my lord?
I'll go and find out what. Beneath the flood. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her. Come on. Over here! What now? We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
it! Don't you die. Come on, speak to me. I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Here, take a look at my wares. Of course.
My Lord Marquis, I'm glad.
I met with your third chair, Cyril.
Thank you, He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came. And their wish was your brother sacrificed himself that they might live. Even knowing that that life was
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right...
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause, it matters not how misguided others might, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, for better or worse.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that we of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate
I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. So that is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been and shall the greatest honor of my life to serve. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers?
Here to help me? Thanks, but I'll be... You're really going to go through... I am, but... If it's within my power... It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. Of course. The children would be more than welcome. Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. We need to... Ferda, gather them. The Akashic may strike at any moment. Well, what do you wait?
Yes, my lord.
The children stay with me for now. And tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation. Understood. I'll do what I can to convince everyone. You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
What do you want?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now. And you need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation.
Oh, do we? And...
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same... You may believe his lies, my lord.
But why would he lie about something like...
Some twisted attempt at revenge. If he had not been a great honor, one he might well...
Lord Underhill, forgive me. Lubor cannot...
You may not trust me. But for the sake of your people, if there is any chance that this is true...
There isn't. You can be certain of... Now be off with...
You're making a mistake. It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
I think we'd better shut up shop for today. Give people one less thing.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sir.
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be a bloody fool. Which means the town guard can't be counted on, but I can. If there's anything I can do to help, you only have to...
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda!
Victor?
I couldn't abandon a friend in need, and Lubor is in need at this very moment.
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Run!
Just go! Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go. Come on, then.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operation. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in...
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were like. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever... The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Conrad. Can I count on this?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination and the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If
consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bar and tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserve. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained, And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated.
A little gardening.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these
Luckily, so am I.
So you... All right then, now it's simply a matter of
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting. Ambrosia won't help me here. Come on.
Good. That will keep... Any man sighting an Akashic is to raise the alarm immediately.
There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside? We can't leave a single one alive. The League is I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fare.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them.
Luke.
Clive!
It's done.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my
friends. The Horde has been driven back, and we need not fear the arrival of any more. Thanks to Clive. Victory is...
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor. After all...
But we did. We only hope that you can...
We need you, Lubor. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of man...
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not... It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what...
I see. But I will only accept your proposal...
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my... If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed for... Unity is the key to defending Dalamil. And I do not doubt that when that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together.
Of course. You have...
And... you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalamil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other. They will not be judged by what they are, but who...
As we failed to do.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one...
Condition? Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. How fickle fate. Not so long ago I had resigned myself to leaving, and now, here.
Lubo.
Fear not, you are of course I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than... I'll make sure there's...
I don't doubt that you will, and not just the children.
Can't have all your hard work.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Ta-ra, then.
Thank you, Karen.
You could do. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.